在初见的交头。
Got Vodka in the spider.
思念是眉间的药，
愿年年望相思。
汹涌如潮流，
忐忑似轻舟，有你相伴这一路，多么多么自由。云卷
云舒
风起，
一周，
从立春到立秋，
在那一刻我爱上你的所有。忘了是心田的沟，
记得是老套的酒，
知音是相拥无言，
愿天黑花当你，总会说不够。
You have grown in strength, but not in wisdom. You've not only hurt Bajia and his darling, but also laid waste to the seal of the High Ones. A grave misdeed. Mortal or immortal, all seek to break from the past and start anew. Yet destiny, like a lover's tongue, speaks one way and means another. Though you may savor it yourself, you can never tell if you truly want it or not.
One day, as they patrolled the Flaming Mountains, four stalwarts shared their stories. One pointed to Furnace Valley and remarked, "This lava here makes me think of my task back underground. Those who committed arson in life are sentenced to embrace searing hot copper pillars naked in our copper depth. We had to fuel the fire and scrape off burnt flesh once and again. If we had a firefall like it here, it would surely make things easier." Another added, "True, and those who broke families in life go to our iron depth. We plant an edge of the blade tree into their back and hang them on the tree. Our endless days are spent sharpening the blades and trimming the trees. Sometimes the blade cuts through their flesh and they fall with wounds wide open. That's when we stitch them up, carry them from the ground, and hang them on the blade again. A giant iron ball like the one ahead would make the job much simpler." The third chimed in, "You have it easy. Those who torture animals go to our bull depth. There they are trampled and gored by lava bulls. We must tend the bulls, fit them with iron hooves, and sharpen their horns. The crushed corpses must be dug out occasionally lest they clog the path of the bulls. A flaming cart would be a much better solution." The last stalwart, gazing at the landscape of flaming mountains, exclaimed, "This place is better than any of our depths. Don't you see? This is the best depth with state-of-the-art torturing tools. I am now living in my dream." Hearing this, all his companions spat in disdain and left. Revenant Archer. In the southern camp of the kingdom of Utao, near the western side of the Flaming Mountains, a cook in the army was tasked with delivering food to the soldiers each and every day. During his routine, he often noticed a shadowy figure trailing him. When his courage led him to confront it, he discovered it was a pottery figurine, armed with an arrowless bow, a truly peculiar sight. It is known that only the guilty are haunted. The cook, assured of his clear conscience, demanded, "Why do you always follow me?" The figurine, facelessly yet speaking from within, replied, "In a past life we were from the same town and served together in the army. I was wounded by an enemy arrow and you abandoned me. I was left to succumb to infection and die. My resentment prevented me from reincarnation, and Yama, the king of the underworld, made me a revenant. I have come now for your life." Puzzled, the cook asked, "Then why not kill me?" The figurine raised its bow, replying, "This bow shoots only arrows of punishment. You've been reasonably upright in this life, so I find no arrow to strike you. My only choice now is to linger aimlessly." The cook asked if there was anything he could do to stop its wandering, but the figurine spat back, "It was your fault. You should atone, not help me. Your debt will clear once you've recited Buddha's name for me 10,000 times and kneeled to each. Then I may find peace." Enraged by such entitlement, the cook argued, "Your fall in enemy hands wasn't my arrow. Your failure to evade wasn't my push. Leaving you was a choice, not a crime. Why blame me?" With that, he smashed the pottery figurine with his meal lid. The figurine shattered and turned to dust in the wind. Alas, even ghosts dread violence. Reflecting on one's actions is essential, and kindness is a virtue, but beware of being exploited for your good heart, lest the accused becomes the accuser.
Time was I guarded the Celestial River, with my boys 80,000 strong, and the puny revenants dared to impede me. That grand transformation of mine was the only reason you're still standing here. A proper kneel to show gratitude would be appropriate, no? Fooled me once, never again. Deceptive tactics like this pose no threat. I'll go size them up first. Keep pace, boy.
Lovable Revenant. In the kingdom of pure joy, there dwelt a high official from the lineage of glory. His father, a beacon of honor and privilege, has passed recently. Not long after, the official himself met a sudden death. His soul, bewildered, found itself in the depths of the underworld. Surrounded by terrifying sights, he came to a halt before a colossal stone gate and peered inside. There, he saw charred corpses on their knees, twisted and shrunken from the relentless flames, their faces erased under chains and shackles. Among them, one scorched figure struggled to rise, shouting, "Zerong, my son, it's me, your father." Better, the official's childhood name, resonated with truth. He hastily asked, "Father, why are you here? I held so many rituals made for your passage." The charred spirit replied, "They're futile. Virtues in life bring fortune in the next, but wrongdoings must be paid now. My misdeeds caused many deaths, and Yama condemns me to the ceaseless depths, to burn eternally. My son, do not follow my path." Then 5 more charred spirits emerged, his ancestors going back to his great-great-grandfather, all echoing the same warning. Suddenly, a chilling wind blew, and the stone gate slammed shut. The official awoke back among the living. For a time, he lived modestly, yet the hardships of simplicity soon wore him down. Convincing himself that it was nothing more than a dream, he slipped back into his lavish ways. Through the ages, those seeking rain from the plantain fawn often presented gifts and tributes. As the chief guard in Rakshashi's court, the bull sergeant was in charge of collecting these offerings. The quality of the tributes greatly affected the well-being of the mountains. Yao-guais throughout the year. Thus, the bull sergeant always schemed to influence the tributes towards his own preferences. One day, leaning on the doorframe and sighing deeply, he noticed the smoke from his nose resembled his beloved chicken and devised a plan. He told all the tribute bearers that the shape of the smoke rising from flaming mountains at dusk indicated what the plantain fawn desired as offerings. Believing this to be a divine sign, the people, despite their hardship, started contributing exactly as the smoke suggested. The bull sergeant received many of his desired items and reveled in a contented life. However, over time, this led to growing discontent among the villagers toward Rakshasi and her reigns. One day, Lady Rakshasi had to leave for a lecture by Lord Lao in the celestial court and was unable to bring rain for the people. In panic, the bull sergeant confessed his wrongdoings and begged for her forgiveness. It turned out she never required any tributes. She naturally provided rain for the villagers through the seasons for planting and growing. The whole tribute scheme was a fabrication. Lady Rakshasi didn't punish the bull sergeant, but ordered him to return the goods and tell the truth to the villagers. But they refused to take back their offerings. Instead, they urged the sergeant to convince the plantain fawn for more rain. Caught between the villagers and the lady, the sergeant ended up berated by both sides. The bull scorned by all.
Lad, it can't be you. I thought you were one of them. Well, what happened to me? vanguard of the Bull King is relieved you're unharmed. Well, consider yourself lucky. I knew of you long ago. The thing you seek, the king must know about it. Out of nowhere, the whole mountain was infested with those stinking corpses. Some coffin carts blocked all the passes up, burning everything in their path. You seem clever. How about you find a way to destroy them, eh? They're called Five-Element Carts, an evil and powerful invention of the King's son. I'm afraid they're not only guarding the passes. Trust me, there's more to it. Got to hold my ground at the entrance for a while. Can't imagine the chaos without me. of nowhere. The whole mountain was infested.
At Flaming Mountains, Red Boy was about to celebrate his 100th birthday. He was in high spirits and asked the Keeper, "My birthday's coming soon. Can I go out and play for a while?" The Keeper replied, "As your father instructed when he ordered me to watch over you, I must ensure you focus on your practice. You cannot go out at will." Red Boy argued, "I already have mastered the Samadhi fire. Can't I take a break for a few days?" As he spoke, he punched his nose, releasing a burst of flames. The Keeper shook his head. "You were taught the Samadhi fire so that you could use it to refine your inner core. Spitting fire carelessly such as that dissipates your ki and is nothing more than a trivial trick." He continued, "The liver corresponds to wood, which generates fire. The heart corresponds to fire, which generates earth. The spleen corresponds to earth, which generates metal. The lungs correspond to metal, which generates water. The kidneys correspond to water, which generates wood. The 5 elements generate each other in continuous cycle. With the Samadhi fire, you should use it to refine the energy of your 5 organs." Growing impatient, Red Boy said, "Enough. I understand. I'll go back to my practice." On his birthday, the Bull King hosted a grand bouquet banquet in the mountains, inviting many friends to celebrate. Red Boy ordered some minions to bring out 5 small carts. The minions arranged the carts according to the 5 elements: gold, wood, water, fire, and earth. Red Boy approached them, recited an incantation, and spat out fire from his mouth while thick smoke erupted from his nose. Flames burst forth from his eyes, and fire surged from the 5 carts. After several bursts, the red flames blazed into the sky. The Keeper was displeased, feeling that Red Boy was too playful and overly interested in trivial tricks. He feared that the boy might waste his potential in the days to come. However, the Bull King was very pleased. To him, although Red Boy was not engaged in deep practice, he already understood how to employ his skills to create useful tools, which showed great ingenuity. He immediately ordered the creation of 5 larger war carts for his son. From then on, the 5 element carts became Red Boy's companions in his practice. Within 100 years, these carts, imbued with his Samadhi fire, gained sentience and became formidable guys in the Flaming Mountains. One down. In the kingdom of pure joy, there dwelt a high official from a lineage of glory. His father, a beacon of honor and privilege, had I just read this, or the gates of the city of injustice are guarded by charfaces. Unlike soul reapers, they wield blades of karmic flames, burning lost souls to ash. Hence, their perpetually smoked visages. One day, two charfaces at the gate caught a soul trying to sneak out. As one raised his flaming blade to strike, the desperate soul pleaded, "Spare me, kind sir. Should I revive, I'll burn 10 houses of paper ingots in your honor." The other charface restrained his companion and proposed, "Let's have a wager then. If you win, you go free. If you lose, blame your own luck." The soul asked, "What would the wager be?" And he answered, "If half the souls entering the city today wish to return to life like you, you win." With that, he handed over paper and ink and tasked the soul with recording the names and earthly possessions of those newly deceased. As the gate closed for the day, the soul hurried to the charfaces and declared, I've won indeed." The charfaces presented the list to the gatemaster, who found that it matched perfectly in both numbers and names, and even included details the deceased themselves hadn't revealed. Satisfied, the gatemaster held the soul in high regard, generously rewarded him, and said, "I know you seek to leave the city, but the gates are shut for today. Perhaps you should come again tomorrow." Months passed, with the soul returning daily. Each day a similar bet was made. Over time, the soul ceased longing for a return to life and took up a role as a scribe under the gatemaster. Alas, it makes one wonder, should we look ahead and accept whatever future awaits us, or stay committed to steadfast goals? Perhaps there's no right answer. What matters is the willingness to make your choice. Lava bat. Flaming mountains harbored numerous caves, yet most were filled with flowing lava, unfit for dwelling or practice. Finding a cool cavern was a prized rarity. However, as adept flyers in the mountains, the lesser backgwies often discovered comfortable caves or sheer cliffs. Unfortunately, the larger gwies followed suit and claimed these caves for themselves. Angered by constant displacements, the bats were resolute in moving to Furnace Valley, a place of towering firefalls and rivers of molten rock. No other gwies would dare to venture there, and all advised them to leave. The bats, undeterred, dismissed the warnings and retorted, "We can never secure a comfortable hideout when you are around. That's why we've chosen the most dangerous and treacherous place. In our spiritual practice here, it's a matter of life or death. We're done being victims and pushed around." Fortune favored their resolve and rewarded their practice. Though the scorching lava burnt them time and again, it forged their fiery skins, and dodging the spewing magma, honed their agility. Alas, no path is set in life. While well-trodden roads may offer smoother travel, striking out anew invites trials and derision, yet the fruits of such a journey are uniquely gratifying. need is to find some awakened wine lands. Look, that treasure chest there. One day, a tattered, clothed girl stumbled into the valley of Yellow Wind Ridge. Covered in wounds, she sought refuge in a cave belonging to a rock glide after noticing some living goods inside. When the Father of Stones discovered her presence, his initial intention was to expel her. However, upon witnessing her pitiable condition, he relented and granted her permission to rest for a while. To his surprise, the girl ingenuously utilized the wild fruits and game found in the cave to prepare a delectable meal. The tantalizing aroma tempted the Father of Stones, leading him to reconsider his decision and allow her to stay and continue cooking. From that day forward, the stone deity would regularly procure ingredients, while the girl skillfully transformed them into delicious dishes. Thus, the Gwai and the girl coexisted harmoniously for a span of 2 years. During a routine day of washing clothes by the river, the girl unexpectedly encountered a woodcutter from her village. Overwhelmed with emotions upon seeing a familiar face, she couldn't contain her tears upon returning to the cave. Through her sobs, she revealed the harrowing truth that she had fled from her abusive parents, who planned to force her into a marriage with a foolish suitor in exchange for a dowry. The girl now lived in constant fear of being captured and forcibly taken back to her oppressive home. As expected, the following day at noon, a group of villagers arrived at the valley. The girl's parents, afraid of the Algua, desperately pleaded at the entrance of the cave. Despite their pleas, the determined girl refused to comply with their demands. Frustrated and enraged, her parents resorted to cursing her. However, their vitriol subsided momentarily when the Father of Stones emerged from the cave and bellowed a commanding shout, causing the villagers to retreat in fear. Yet, as soon as the stone deity returned inside, the villagers resumed their insults, persistently tormenting the girl. The Father of Stones decided to guard the entrance, but the girl's parents threatened to bring a Dallas to subdue the Stone Gwai if their daughter was not returned. Fearing that her presence would bring further trouble to the Stone Gwais, the girl made the difficult decision to quietly leave the cave during the night. Tragically, she fell off a cliff and lost her life. The following day, the Stone Gwais discovered her lifeless body, already cold and devoid of any signs of life. Upon hearing about Lady Rakashi of Flaming Mountains and her reputed power and compassionate nature, the stone deity made a difficult journey, carrying the girl's lifeless body to seek her help. However, Lady Rakshasi, with her deep understanding of life and death, examined the girl's body and came to a somber conclusion. She expressed that attempting to retrieve her would be futile. Even if she were forcibly brought back to life, she would be nothing more than a soulless shell, devoid of the essence that made her who she was. Unwilling to give up, the stone deity waited on the mountain path of Flaming Mountains every day with the girl's body, hoping to gain Rakshasi's sympathy. Even as the girl's flesh turned to bones, he did not abandon his hope. He must have really liked her cooking. Oops, sorry, little buddy. Let me get you some food. Got water. What is it, little buddy? Asher. I don't know where your brush here it is. Real good, real buddy. Brushing my dog. Anyway, we wanted some awakened wine worm, but hopefully we'll find some awakened wine worms soon as well. That's what it calls a moderate amount of mana. I thought there was another. No. Focus the turtles here thing. And that's why I need the Awaken One learn, so I can have another focus. If you had these two combined. Another cart.
in the mountain and I barely escaped. But on my way down, Guys captured me. I've been kept here for 3 days. But now my luck has returned. My savior appeared here right in front of me. Should you extend your mercy to save my family, I'll repay your kindness at any cost.
Master got it right.
Then, my candles are back. Please don't leave me.
And what now?
Burn to cinders! To be the fire! Burn to ash, to die, to die all the same! Charmer, aren't you, boy? But these eyes have seen prettier disguises.
Fair enough.
Yao Guai! Your true face, out with it! If a single lie slips, my rake shall strike true.
That was so close. Thank you for saving me. I am the Bull King's daughter, Ping Ping.
Nonsense! The bull has no daughter. Dare to fool me, scoundrel!
I know who you are. My mother is Princess Fairfox. You killed her. After my mother died, I've been living with my father. His wife, Princess Rakshasi, took me in as her own. Later, brother came back from Bodhisattva Guanyin, and we reunited. We had some peaceful days. My brother was kind to me and to our parents. But somehow, not long ago, he suddenly changed. He secretly summoned his old troops for a coup, imprisoned father, kept mother under strict watch. I had nowhere else to turn. I had to go for help. But barely after leaving the place, his minions fell upon me.
The Bull King's might is known. Even together, Wukong and I couldn't rival him. Rakshasi's plantain fan is also formidable. And you want me to believe that they were subdued by a kid?
Subdued by their son? Who else could make them put their guard down? Really, with soft hearts, they could never harm him.
You idiot! This fox is fooling you!
Look at this place! Only my brother's Samadhi fire could wreak such havoc! Oh no. My father is dying. Please, kind monkey, help me and my family.
Perilous place this is. Keep this cicada safe with you. It'll come in handy. That's a voice I know well. I'll go ahead and take a look.
No time to lose now. Follow me. This way.
In bygone days, there were two ruffians wandering the city, always spending their nights beneath the same section of the city wall, thus forming a close bond.
What secrets did Master Pig whisper to you just now? I've let go of our blood feud, but he still holds so much hostility. My brother's minions are everywhere. Stay close to me, kind monkey. Brother and I used to play around there.
I don't believe her.
What fun we had together.
I think her and her brother are probably in on this together.
I'll get through this hole, and you can pass by that crack ahead. My paws beat your feet. That's father. He's right there. Down this cliff, there is a secret passage to her palace. She should be there, but she'd never give you the fan to be used against her precious son.
Where's the cicada he gave me?
you, kind monkey, there's still a choice. But for me, I don't have one.
Okay, we're just supposed to jump.
Got it! Quite nearby, there is a deity we can turn to. One said to be Mother's old friend. If we could persuade him to come along, maybe he could talk Mother into giving us the fan. I'll go find him. Be careful out here.
Self-refinement is the way to make golden pills. Were it not for you, brave one, I wouldn't pursue this profitless deal. Uncover the secrets of sky and earth, and vouch nature inherits its unique creation. Oh, many thanks for... This is a perfect place for my art. Henceforth, brave one. It retains the energy of both this world and beyond.
What's this?
No shame in taking the pills. More unfair are the innate skills.
Cheers! Cheers! Fancy doing anything today?
They're already maxed out. Only thing I can upgrade is my drink.
Next time, down a few mouthfuls in one go. It's delightful.
A monkey reaps what he sows. I've spent my... rest assured, this old lot... Perhaps it's for the best. Go ahead. I can't remember all this.
What rags and tatters? No wonder you're at my door. All you lean on is a thick skull.
enough. That was less story of an Animine tour.
Wanted monkey, wanted star, wanted dead or alive.
Intruders to the Princess Palace face death. Now here comes a friend!
Somdi fire crystals and another golden tree core. No. I wonder where we get the Somdi crystal, fire crystal from. Come on, give me a fire crystal. Or mine for one. he would give me a Storm D fire crystal, but I guess not. This one's pretty tough.
Reaching the palace! No outsiders!
That's what I'm doing.
What comfort does this heart implore? A humble trick, its solace I adore. A fine brew deserves a fitting gourd. Here, take this. The Bull King accepted his lesson, but there are others who refuse to do the same. Family strife confounds even the wisest. Why should we meddle? With the full gourd's draught by my side, let cares drift away into the tide. The Bull King accepted his lesson, but there are others who refuse to do the same. Family strife confounds even the wisest. Why should we meddle? With the full gourd's draught by my Let cares drift away into the tide. The Bull King accepted it, but there are others who refuse to do the same. Family strife will forward.
Cheers! Cheers! I revel in drunken grace, but keep it from the sober's face. Next time, down a few mouthfuls in one go. It's delightful.
What do you think of my work? Perhaps it's for the best. Go ahead. I can't spend all day chatting when there's work to do.
Our lady was first. This palace is forbidden. My king.
Why did that lead me in a circle?
here, safe with you. You're coming handy.
Not about your brother. If you care for him so much, why not go back to him and give me some peace?
Did you not act, Mother, that I implored you to lend me your planted fan to save Father?
Save him, or this mountain from its doom. Both are beyond this plan.
Mother, please, I am begging you. Father's life hangs on a thread which Brother could cut short any moment.
Since when did you start caring for that old bull? Do you not think you can hide your secret wish from me? You wish you could rule this mountain with your brother once we are finished.
If you won't act, Mother, then I implore you to lend me your planted fan to save Father.
Words from cunning foxes. You just want to trade my fan for a smile on your brother's face.
I owe my life to Father, and to your kindness for taking me in. Brother was good to me, but I would never betray my parents for him.
Say no more of the fan. We raised the boy. Guess this is what we deserve. But you... why are you here at this very moment?
Rakshasi, I'm not a part of your family, and I'm aware I have no voice in this. But Ping told me the Destined One had arrived.
The Destined One, who doesn't even know what he's destined for. Those old bastards must have pulled a muscle coming up with the name.
You and I both know who he truly is. When the time comes, your children, your husband, and even this very palace could all turn to ashes.
What do I have to fear from a mere pawn? He's no match for us. He can't even rival the power of my fan.
Once the truth is revealed, suddenly he is here. Do you not find it odd? Such a twist of fate.
The truth? The truth of what? Who are you talking about?
I heard the Destined One had obtained all the other relics. Rakshasi, your situation is grave. Do you not see who mandated his return? Were those relics really bestowed for your good? Perhaps amid these schemes and plots, we've unwittingly become stepping stones for his rebirth. For others, I care not. All along, you are all I care for. I say we should leave together. I vow to treasure you dearly. Just like when we're up there.
I never thought that one day you'd be the only one I can rely on. I am overwhelmed. Come, sit with me, and tell me what to do.
Don't let him, Mother! Don't you see? He is taking advantage of you! You lecher! I called for your help, not your treachery! How dare you!
A child of a concubine should know better manners. When I first crossed paths with her, your bull of a father was no more than livestock, munching on a patch of grass.
Have you no shame? Mother, don't be fooled!
Enough of your endless prattle. Now, that's better. Rakshasi, have we not been this close since our time in Tushita Palace?
Well, yes, I do miss the old days too. We were so happy back then.
What in the blazes?
No tricks here. It's just my hoof. You deserve to know before we kiss.
You will live to repent this!
Filthy lowlife! You
dare take her form and beguile me?
My old friend, wasn't it fun? Have we not been this close since our carnage in the Fox Den?
You abhorrent fraud! My candid words were wasted on your foul ears!
Candid, my hoof! Your revenants are everywhere. I thought you'd have better lies. Quick on your heels, huh? Well then, boy, let us teach this brazen adulterer a lesson.
Vile beast! Your savagery knows no cure! But you will behave once my sourceless water from Tashita drops. I've aided your journey once. Now I shall aid you again on your way to death. Say it.
Time to be some
From yin yang to infinity.
He's up with his back. He healed.
You think you know your spells? Yin-yang adrift? Combine swift! From yin and yang arises two sides. From land and sky emerges the divide. Now, you shall be feasted upon by my yin-yang fish.
What a stingy host. Such a meager fish. Hardly enough for a platter.
The truth has been revealed. Disasters are sure to follow. The turmoil you witness is but a ripple caused by a drop from above.
What? Gone already? Bad news after a good nap. He's gone too far from a furnace servant. A decent lad he was. Decent until ruined by brother Wukong. Then destiny carried him further to fall for the wrong woman. You, go up this way. Check if any way leads up. I'll go look around. The owner might be gone, but her treasure might still be there.
Oh, fire crystal. fire crystal time. How do I get the fire crystals? Oh, I can definitely tell that's an enemy. I gotta go make me something to eat.
What do you think of my work? With no... From seed to sprout to fruit to harvest. Who's there to lend me comfort as I live? 2 drops. Keep cut.
Guess you can't unlevel them once you level them.
Next time, down a few mouthfuls in one go. It's delightful.
No harvest without hard work.